Jew?
Oh, Jarvis, Elnath and Orbis are coming out soon, right?
Jew?
Is there anything I should know? Like price changes in certain scrolls or items?
Jew?
Or new hunting grounds? Or anything I should prepare?
You idiot! If you don't answer me right now, even if Elnath and Orbis come out, I'll keep you stuck in the Monkey Forest dungeon.
Sorry.
Why are you here again? How many times do I have to tell you? At present, the Monkey Forest dungeon is the most efficient. Summarize the exact reasons and grounds right now and persuade me within 30 seconds.
So, Firstal, the third job advancement will be updated soon, so I need to collect dark crystals in advance. Also, while finding a spot in Monkey Forest Tree Dungeon, I thought it would be more efficient to find a spot here and hunt. And the Curse Eye still take 2 hits, so if I make even a slight mistake when killing Curse Eye, there won't be much difference in terms of XP.
Not bad. Let's move on for now. First, major changes are expected for items and scrolls. The first one is the Yellow Umbrella.
Yellow Umbrella? Hasn't the price already fell too much? Will it fall further from here?
It's not 100% sure, but based on the information available, it's expected to fall more than 50% from the current price. There are 3 main reasons. First, the appearance of a monster called Luna Pixie. It drops a yellow umbrella with a probability of 0.008%. The monster density is quite high, and the level and health are not so high. Experience is also good, and besides the yellow umbrella, it drops many good items such as a 48 grade mage suit, 50 grade mage hat, and scroll for shoes for jump 10%. Second, because of the cleric's mechanism, the damage of cleric's heal is affected by luck. Therefore, even if the level is just about 45, the all-int mage cannot beat the standard mage's heal damage. And as the level goes up, the difference gets bigger and bigger. So, in the case of cleric, there is no reason to stay all-int mage.
Oh, then, there will be no demand for yellow umbrellas from the clerics, but wouldn't there still be demand from bulldogs and suncalls?
Yes, half is correct and half is not. In the case of Suncall, you learn a skill called Magic Boost. However, this skill only applies to wand or staff, not to the yellow umbrella. Of course, it is possible to raise an all-int mage wearing a yellow umbrella before the third job change, but eventually, you have to switch to the standard. In addition, due to the characteristics of the Suncall mage, the standard with a slightly higher defense is better.
So, in short, there will be no demand from the clerics, and almost no demand from suncalls. Price drop more than 50%.
You got a point. But there's a variable called Bulldog. In the case of Bulldog, with the advent of Elnath, it will enjoy its first and last heyday in the world of Maple. Most monsters are weak against fire, and the items they drop all have high value. Therefore, currently, some clerics who are tired of Zombie Lupin start to raise new Bulldog as soon as they hear the news of the Elnath update. That is, there is still demand for Bulldog, so I set the fluctuation till 50%.
Okay, predict price changes for other items.
There are several fluctuation expected, but what you need to know as a priority now is the price change for scrolls.
Scrolls?
Yes, currently in Victoria Island, there are almost no monsters dropping scrolls. However, after Orbis and Elnath, almost all scrolls are dropped at a high probability by general monsters. First is Junior Celion. It's not high in HP and level, and monster density is high, and weak against ice. The main item is a scroll for claw for attacks 60%. Not only that, but also drops Dark Matty, an essential item for mages who have set up Crystal Wand or Arc Staff.
Ha! I can hear the suncall so excited already.
Despite being a 35 grade hat, the total stat reaches 5. If a Dark Matty with a total stat of 5 comes out, its price is expected to be worth at least several million mesos. Next is Junior Groupin. The main drop items are Scroll for Cape for int 60% and Scroll for Wand for int 60%. Especially in the case of Scroll for Cape for int 60%, the drop rate is as high as 0.005%.
Wait a minute, 0.005%? Isn't that too high?
Yes, It's not bad as a hunting ground for 30-45 level players, so many players are expected to flock, and there will be a big change in the price of scroll for cape for int 60%.
I should sell this first.
Next, the price of Toby is expected to fall.
Toby? From Darkstone Golem?
Yes, that's right. This time, a monster called White Fang comes out in Elnath. The drop item is Toby, and the drop rate is as high as 0.01%. But the monsters are densely populated, so it's a very good hunting ground. The price of Toby is expected to fall.
That's right. The drop rate itself will inevitably lower the price of Toby. It could even be similar to the price of an icicle.
There is a very high possibility.
Wait a minute, Jarvis. What about Steely Throwing Knife and Ilby? Aren't there monsters that drop them?
Yes. The first is Yeti and Pepe. But because they have strong attack power and strong HP, it seems that only specific jobs of high level can hunt at the moment. And since the drop rate is not that high, it does not seem like the price of it will fall. The second is Lycanthrope. It drops a Ilby with a probability of 0.008%. But as I mentioned earlier, only specific jobs of high level seem to be able to hunt. So considering that the average level of current Mapleland players are about 50, it is expected to be priceless in the early days. However, when the average level of players gets high enough to catch Lycanthrope, and as time goes by, the price of Ilby is also expected to fall.
Thanks for the summary, Jarvis. Can you quickly summarize other monsters that give good items?
Got it. Hector Scroll for Cape for Dex 60%. Lioner, the main drop items are Scroll for Cape for Dex 10%. Groupin. The main drop item is Scroll for Cape for Luck 10%. Toby. Dark Junior Yeti. The main drop item is Scroll for Wand for Magic Attic. Ice Stone Ball. The main drop item is Scroll for Cape for Int 60%. Firestone Ball. The main drop item is Scroll for Gloves for Attack 10%. Junior Pepe. The main drop item is Scroll for Staff for Magic Attack 60%. Yeti. It drops a lot of high-level equipment, but the thing to note are Brown Scarab and Evil Wings. Dark Yeti. The main drop item is Scroll for Cape for Luck 60%. Yeti and Pepe. The main drop items are Scroll for Staff for Magic Attack, Steely Throwing Knives, Dark Yeti and Pepe. The main drop item are Scroll for Staff for Magic Attack. Werewolf. The main drop item are Black Scarab, Doombringer, Scroll for Claw for Attack, Scroll for Earring for Int, Scroll for Wand for Magic Attack. So far, I have organized the main drop items and monsters. I don't know what impact the Elnath and Orbis patches will have on item prices, but at this moment in time, don't seem to rise anymore, and the prices of certain scrolls are expected to fall.
Good, but is there no place for our cleric to hunt?
Yes, Jew. Of course there is.
I knew it. Okay, go ahead.
I recommend Dead Tree Forest 4 where Cooler Zombie comes out. The HP is 4500, which is a bit high. But the physical attack or magic attack is not so strong. And the density of monsters is higher than expected.
Oh, then what are the valuable drop items? Jarvis?
I'm sorry, Jew. There is not a single item dropped by Cooler Zombie that is valuable.
Hey, don't joke around. It's okay. It's fine as long as the XP is good. Jarvis, please don't say that.
I'm sorry, Jew. Considering your current level, I don't see a big difference compared to hunting in the Monkey Forest.
Should I just make new character for Bulldog?
Moving to Monkey Forest Dungeon.
I hate you, Jarvis.